This experience was so transformational. It taught me different perspectives on myself, on my career goals. This was really, really key to my development as a person, personally and professionally. And I cannot stress the importance of seeking out opportunities like this.
A DPCS internship is a 10-week full-time internship covering the length of a Dartmouth academic term. At DCSI, the Dartmouth Partners in Community Service funds two types of internships. First, cohort internships that occur during the summer, and design your own internships that occur every term. The cohort internships are set in Boston, Philadelphia, and San Francisco, and in those programs, students apply to the program and they're placed at nonprofits serving different communities in those cities.
25 years ago, when our class was preparing for its 35th reunion, I got a notification from the class president about suggesting ideas for a class gift. The idea was that we would provide community service opportunities for undergraduate students in their off terms so they could work within communities around the country in various areas that might interest them. And they would work with Dartmouth alumni as mentors to them during these programs.
44 classmates have served as mentors for 172 internships all over the country, from Florida to Alaska and California to New York and New England. So it's been a great experience, and it's all started with the idea of giving back.
DPCS internships are a way for students to make the most of their off-term. They are an opportunity for experiential learning, where students can take what they've learned in the classroom into the field and serve under-resourced communities.
Last summer, I worked at the Tenederloin Neighborhood Development Corporation, otherwise known as TNDC. TNDC is the largest nonprofit working on affordable housing management and development in the Bay Area. I had never worked on affordable housing and didn't know that much about it, other than the fact that I knew there was an affordable housing crisis. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I'm familiar with West Coast cities having a lack of housing, and I was excited to jump into this opportunity and learn more about organizations making change happen in this area. I worked in the property management division, which meant I was interviewing families and helping them along in their application process for affordable housing. And one of the most impactful moments that I had was when I had a large family of 6, and we'd asked them to bring a translator, and their translator was their 7-year-old son who was in kindergarten. He was the best translator I'd ever worked with, and I ended up getting their family housing before I left my internship, which was such a rewarding experience to work with this family, to practice my own Spanish, and to bring the whole family together in order to get them a housing unit. After this experience, when I came back to campus, I realized that I wanted an academic language to talk about the experience that I just had. So I instantly went back to campus and picked up a geography minor in my senior year, and I was able to add some academic theory into the experience with housing in place that I had helped and been a part of at TNDC.
DPCS internships give students a taste of working life and can have an impact on their professional aspirations.
I interned at the House of Neighborly Service, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to serving the undocumented and immigrant Hispanic community in my home city of San Antonio, Texas. This experience was so transformational for me. It allowed me to work with different age groups. It allowed me to have flexibility within my schedule and kind of just seek out opportunities that I thought would be best for my professional and personal growth. And it showed me the complexities and depth present within my home city. I cannot stress how important it is to seek out opportunities and internships like this, where you get to really experientially learn in a new environment, working with new populations, and I feel like that is where I grew the most professionally and personally. My mentor is a medical professional in Houston, Texas, and through the conversations we had, she really stressed the humanistic aspect of medicine and how important service was to her and the work that she was doing in the medical field. And so I think that whatever I do in the future within my career, I know that it has to be service oriented. And I'm so passionate about working with people and building relationships with people.
A DPCS internship is a professional, academic, personally transformative, and most importantly, a service experience.
Completing my position with DPCS allowed me to break the mold of what a traditional Dartmouth off-term looks like, and I was so proud and engaged to work in a sector that I think doesn't get enough attention on campus, but is so important to have students from Dartmouth working on.
My sense of professionalism, my sense of self, and my sense of service were deeply, deeply impacted by this internship that was so graciously funded by Dartmouth Partners for Community Service. I can't wait to continue fostering this relationship between DPCS and myself, and I hope to seek out further opportunities for growth and for community building and service.
I think what the students get is an opportunity to experience doing service work with an underserved population, something that they might not otherwise experience.